Hey, it's me, Dr. Daniel, and today I want to talk about the hierarchy of human movement. First things first, it's always important that we begin with the brain because your brain is central to everything. It's what controls every single function in your body, including how you move. The brain now is protected by your skull, right? And the extension of your brain, which is your spinal cord, is protected by the spine. And this is why the spine is so important. If your spine deteriorates prematurely, if you have arthritis or degeneration, your spinal cord is going to begin to deteriorate. And well, I don't have to talk to you about problems associated with damage to your spinal cord, right? Once you have a damaged spinal cord, that's it. This is also why our spines are considered the chassis for our shoulders and our hips. The spine is what carries all the important wires. It gives our extremities the energy to move. It is quite literally the connector between our brain and the upper and lower extremities. So taking care of it means that your body is going to function better for life. Now, once you tweak your back, you are injuring one of the most important systems in your entire body, the central nervous system, because you're disrupting that communication. Even if it's just a straining muscle, you're still straining a muscle that is designed to protect, move, and help your back perform. And when you strain your muscle, your body immediately goes into protection mode. Muscles shorten and spasm because they're guarding against further injury and pain. So now your back squat looks different, or you start walking differently and sitting differently. You begin to shift your weight away from the pain. Maybe your neck starts to hurt, so you carry your head more forward. Or your hips are hurting, right? You carry your hips more anterior. Or you shift your body weight when you're trying to lift certain weight. And pretty much it's just downhill from there. What you need to do is figure out, why is this happening? Why is this injury occurring? And respect the healing time, which does involve movement, and to progress appropriately back into training the right way. Now, you may need help with all of this, and that's why we're here, to help you to understand how to fix your own back. Now, as you can see, fixing your low back isn't simple, right? But there is a fix. And what's important is to have some place to start. That's why the hierarchy of human movement is so important. When it comes to human movement, the first step or foundation is always going to be addressing flexibility. Flexibility is also known as passive range of motion. It's the potential that your body has to do or has in order to move into a certain position. This is my finger's flexibility. Next on the list is going to be mobility, which is how well you can move into your own into a position yourself. So this is my finger's mobility, but that's my finger's flexibility. So keep in mind that flexibility and mobility are two different things, and they have two different problems and different treatments and techniques in order to make improvements. After we address flexibility and mobility, we then want to look at your strength balance. In other words, is the top part of your body as strong as the lower? Is your left side as strong as the right side? Now, this is all important because differences between left and right and top and bottom can result in imbalances of movements that ultimately cause tissue damage. Finally, we need to address work to recovery ratio. If you're spending 8 hours in front of a computer or standing at a desk, right, for 4 hours, what kind of recovery do you think you need to do in order to help your body fully heal from that day's work? Most people never think about that, right? They never do the recovery aspect. Are you feeding your body enough to handle the amount of physical stress and emotional stress that you're exposing to yourself daily? Are you sleeping enough? You see, all of these things matter when it comes to truly correcting your problems. Now, if this is something that you want to dig deeper and look into, we can offer a multi-level assessment that evaluates your body from head to toe. We can assess flexibility, mobility, strength, recovery, and determine if there's any blind spots that you're unaware of. If you're currently struggling with pain or discomfort, or maybe you just want to optimize your health further, click the button below to take advantage of our new patient special.